All right, we're here with the UW-Oshkosh Titans, winners of tonight's first round matchup against the Gorlocks. We'll start off with Coach Fisher. What do you have?
Yeah, I just thought it was a great battle. We had a lot of respect for Webster. Obviously, they're undefeated, and they've been in this position the last couple of years. Gave two teams great runs in the first round. It was a super veteran team. They played so hard defensively. I think that was probably one of the hardest playing teams that we've played on the defensive end. They were just there all night. They had great depth, and I was just proud of our kids. I thought when we were able to play a little steadier and get ourselves slowed down, we did a great job finding the right people, and we knocked down some shots and opened the floor up a little bit. We did a great job on the glass, which is something we talked about earlier today. So I'm just super proud. Once you get to this part of the year, you do it any way you can do it. You take it, and I'm not going to nitpick any piece of our end tonight. Everything that we didn't do well was because Webster's a really good team, and the things we did do well, it was because our kids did a great job trying to execute the stuff that we try to do every day. So I'm super proud of them.
All right, I'll throw it on over to Bridget. Bridget, you scored 15 points tonight, most points on the team. What are your thoughts on the win?
I'm just really proud of our team. We work hard every single day at practice, and we treat each game the same. And we have the toolbox this year. Everybody comes out and somebody new steps up every game. And I just am really proud of how hard everybody plays. I think defense wins our games, and I'm not super used to that because my high school career, our offense won our games, but I'm loving how our defense is working this year. I mean, we had 20 turnovers and we still won the game because we played good defense and we forced 18 turnovers out of them too. So we had Sarah and KO on the all defensive team this year, and they really did a good job tonight. So I'm just proud of everybody.
All right, I'll throw it back over to Coach Fisher. Coach Fisher, what's the mindset now moving on to play Trine, a team that just most recently knocked out number 5 ranked team in the nation?
Yeah, Trine, they're a program that every year is going to be on the bracket, and they're so well coached. And I've had people that watch all Division III say we're similar, and that you watch our teams play, and the game's over and we win, and you're not really sure who did what and who the names and faces are. I mean, they went to the Final Four 2 years ago. Last year they were in the Sweet 16. They had knocked off the 5th ranked team in the country, so they're a program that just wins regardless of who's there, who graduates, and so again, I've said respect multiple times, but I thought we had the toughest pod in the country, and for them to win a double overtime game against a 5th ranked team, and they forced 20-some turnovers, and they just got after it too. So we've got our hands full. We're gonna watch film, and obviously we've worked on it this week, but now we really got to lock in and try to figure out how we're going to score, because they make it really difficult. They beat Hope in their conference championship game. I mean, they've got all the pieces to make a deep run, and we like to think we've got a lot of pieces too. So I think it'll be a great game, and they're going to make things very difficult for us for sure.
All right, I'll open up the floor for questions.
So, Coach, what was the difference tonight in this contest between the two teams?
We got off to a good start. We hit some shots early, and the game kind of hung around that 10-point mark for quite a while. We had a really nice finish the first half, getting it back to whatever it was, 17 at half. Like, that's a big number to look at. And the second half was, dead even. They beat us by 2. Like, the second half just became a grind. Like, every possession, I think, for both teams is trying to just get space. And the feeling out period at the start, we kind of got some separation. And then once we kind of both knew what we wanted to do, it turned into a slugfest. And then it was about survival at the end. They keep so much pressure on that you play well for 3 minutes, and then bang, they score. They hit you with a turnover and score again, and all of a sudden things get uncomfortable. And so obviously our start, and I thought our bench came in and did a really good job. Liv and Kate played really well. Avery and Poole had a really good second half, and like Bridget said, people have just stepped up at different times, and we had some people that we needed to play well tonight, and they did.
And then, Coach, what made you guys able to carry a double-digit lead on for most of the game?
I mean, I think, like Bridget said, it goes back to defense. Like, they scored 42 points on the night, and we couldn't score, and they made it hard. They took some charges. We had some turnovers in the press, but because we defended so hard, like, it was hard for them to go on extended runs. I think it looks like they had a 7-0 run in the fourth quarter. But before that, it was probably 4, and we just never let them kind of extend. And we hit a big shot after they had that 7 that pushed it back. And from that point on, we again, it was kind of trying to play to survival the finish line, because we were just beating the heck out of each other. And that's what the NCAA tournament is, though. It's kind of survival of the fittest, and you hope you get to the finish line with the lead, and then that first game was a perfect example of how that plays out too. So again, I'm proud of our team, and I know we beat a really good team tonight.
And then Bridget, so what was it like trying to warm up before the game and then having to go back in the locker room, come back out, and sit through basically 2 overtimes?
Honestly, I said 5 minutes ago to my teammates, I didn't even know Trine went into overtime with Gustavus. Like, I was just locked in. We were having fun with our team, staying loose, and we weren't really thinking about their game at the time. We were just trying to stay ready for our own game, and I didn't even know that it was in double overtime. I was just waiting, getting eager for our game, and it was a fun time.
And then Bridget, you were on fire tonight. It almost seemed like it was too easy for you out there on the court. What were you seeing out there?
I mean, sometimes I gotta learn to take a few better shots. I feel hot, and then I take a bad one, and I look over, and I'm like, my bad. But I mean, my teammates just do a really good job of setting screens and seeing me on the kickouts, and I wouldn't have any of those shots if they didn't do that.
So how do you stay composed, Bridget, in those big-time moments? You were 4-7 from the perimeter. It seems like there's always a hand in your face when you're taking a shot, especially from deep range. So how do you manipulate, some of that tough coverage? Is it, you're working on that in practice? You're always having your teammates, hand in the face. How are you always composed for those tough hitting buckets?
I mean, there was a stretch this season where I wasn't shooting the best, and my teammates just kept telling me to shoot the ball, and they gave me confidence, and we just really talk about lifting each other up. And yeah, they guard me hard in practice, but it's really more so that somebody will come in the gym just to rebound for me because they want me to keep shooting the ball. And even when I'm missing, they tell me that I'm going to make the next one, and I just really appreciate that from the coaches and my teammates.
All right, any further questions? All right, looks like that wraps it up
Thank
here
you,
with the
guys.
Titans.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.